What's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I'm in such a better mood. You know, my last, what did I do? The Love and Hip Hop Atlanta review. They just had me in a terrible mood. Girl, those people are trash. I'm sorry. Why am I apologizing? Because I'm not the trash. They're the trash. They need to be apologizing to us. Because they just really had me upset. I wasn't upset, but I was just like, ugh. Like, this is just, ugh. Like, and so I see, you know what? You need to fix your attitude, right? You need to fix your attitude. Go in now and pour you a cocktail, right? We'll pour you another one because the first one wasn't strong enough. So go in there and pour you another cocktail. And, you know, you're going to be all right. You're going to be all right, you know? Somebody asked me, no song? Girl, I told her, girl, them hoes had me so mad. Girl, I couldn't even sing my song. I couldn't even do my intro. So this is the song we're going to sing today. This is for the old school girls. This is for the old school girls. You know, I'm an old school diva. I'm an old school diva. If y'all haven't really caught on to it yet, I have an appreciation for the old school people. I just really do. I think that's when the girls was really either singing down. Like, no, they just was singing down, girl. The girls could sing back in the day. I said back in the day. Like, girl, they don't. Girl, you know the girls. You got your girls who can sing now. But back then, to me, it was really about the voice. Right? Now, you know, the girls get on stage, they give you a little whisper, you know, they give you a little Ciara, a little Janet Jackson, a little Rihanna, and girl, the girls take over the world. Hello? But, you know, back in the day, the girls had to be able to sing. So this is my song, Groove Theory. Remember the guy? Girl, fine. He was in a beauty shop, and they thought he was one of the kids. But he wasn't one of the kids. He just didn't want them. That's what be happening. Y'all be thinking just because the boys don't want you that they wanted the kids. No, they just don't want your funky ass. Okay? They got their eye on somebody else, and it's just not you. Just because nobody wants you don't mean they're automatically gay, girl. You just don't do it for them. That's it. So anyways. I've been doing my own thing. Love has always had a way of having bad timing. Yes. And to my great surprise, ever since I looked in your eyes, I had one question for you. Tell me if you want me to. Hey! If you want my time, I wanna make it good for you. 'Cause you blow my mind, I promise, boy, that I'll be true. You're the perfect one, so tell me if you want me to. Yeah! Girl, that used to be the song back in the day, girl. That is probably one of the most iconic R&B songs ever. It's called it's called Tell Me by Groove Theory. If you don't know it, go listen to it. You're going to catch your everlasting life. I swear to God. Anyways, who we talking about? Ooh. Let's talk about these white people. Okay? Jeannie Mai, I know she ain't white, she Asian. Okay? Freddy is her ex-husband, and Linsey is his fiance. We know Jeannie Mai. We know she's married to young Jeezy now. She just announced that she was pregnant. You know, once upon a time not long ago, it was a no for Jeannie when it came to the kids. But clearly she had a change of heart. And she has decided to bring her little biracial bundle of joy into this world, okay? I just hope she know how to come. So the news broke that Jeannie was pregnant with, you know, her husband's child. And I guess someone decided to get into the comment section of her ex-husband, Freddy. And they said her first husband probably biting bricks and screaming right now. And he pretty much just said, basically called her trash. He said, yep, I upgraded from trash to treasure a long time ago. Best decision I ever made. Congratulations. Being truly happy is an awesome feeling. Love my little family. I remember when The Real first came out, and I have not watched a lot of episodes of The Real, but I watched a couple, like, you know, I ain't have cable, so, you know, you flip through and you just see what's on, and y'all, let me just check this out. And I remember Jenny talking about one time how I guess her husband pretty much wasn't employed. And so she felt as though anytime something great happened in her life, she couldn't go home and tell her husband because basically she knew he wasn't going to be happy for her. That's pretty much what now she didn't say he wouldn't be happy for me, but she did say that anytime something great happens to me, you know, if my husband isn't in the best space, I can't go home and tell him. Your nigga ain't got no job, and he mad you got one and he jealous. That's what it came down to, you know. So now, according to the Neighborhood Talk, some old messages, this is a headline, old messages show Jeannie Mai Jenkins' ex-husband didn't want his now fiance to do an interview with someone who is in the brown culture. They can be protective and vindictive. Now, these are a lot of text messages. I'll read the first one. I really don't think, the reason why this happened is because at the time, remember when Jeannie was getting a divorce, that white girl and her ex-husband, from what I understand, from what I remember, correct me if I'm wrong, because I don't want to go in her line like the... I was about to say, I don't want to get on her line like the other YouTubers. I don't want to get on her line, you know what I'm saying? But I think that by the time that I think that they were already dating. I don't think that Jeannie and her husband were together. Legally, they were together. But I think that Freddy and his new fiance were already dating, and she had already announced her pregnancy before the divorce was even official. So anyways, that's what this came about. This is how this came about because not again, because I don't think I told y'all the first time. They were thinking about doing an interview. So when the whole mess happened with Jeannie and her husband getting a divorce and him getting with his new fiance, they were going to do an interview. So I guess they were trying to decide who would be the best person to conduct the interview. I really don't think Flash want you to do a show, especially if the host or show is a brown culture community. So sad I have to tell you that, but they are so protective and can be vindictive. I don't want to see you get bashed or derailed or have them get you too emotional where you can't think clearly and say something that can be misinterpreted. The best host you can agree to is someone who is neutral. They can still be brown, but they need to have a certain reputation within the community. If you are going to say something, I think you should do only one exclusive, and it should be with someone reputable. Some of these people reaching out to you are bottom feeders. Sorry, I think this is her replying. Sorry, my phone died. Okay, let me think on this. Freddy thinks it would be... Oh, I think that she was giving these messages to, I guess, someone else. I think she was giving these messages to someone who would be setting up the interview. So she was letting them know what Freddy was saying. Sorry, my phone died. Okay, let me think on this. Freddy thinks it will be spun many different ways and might hurt me more than do good. I appreciate your help. So this is what I see. I see, again, these messages, her forwarding these messages to whoever was going to help set up this interview. And I'm assuming that this person either released these messages to the public now or someone hacked into their phone and that's how the messages got out. I don't think Linsey would release the messages, right? Because if you listen to how the conversation is going, or at least what the neighborhood talk posted, this conversation is not a conversation between her and Freddy. Sorry, my phone died. Okay, let me think on this. Freddy thinks it will be spun many different ways. You see what I'm saying? So I'm thinking she must have screenshotted or forwarded what Freddy said to this person so they could read what he said, and now she's replying to him. Does that make sense? Okay. So this is what it comes down to me. I got some pants on because I get tired of always having to make sure my stuff don't pop in y'all face. While I think that Freddy ain't shit, Linsey, you ain't shit, Jeannie, she ain't shit either. Oops, I said it. I don't know if y'all remember that statement that Jeannie made about only wanting dark meat. Basically saying that I'll fuck a black, I'll fuck a nigga, but I'm not gonna marry one. Remember she said that on the, she said it? Okay, let me stop saying that that's what she said. What she said was she likes white meat, but she likes dark meat sometimes. Basically saying that, yes, I'm attracted to black guys, but that's just for a little fun. If I'm gonna settle down and marry, I'm marrying somebody white. Now, I mean, she can say what she wanna say, but all I'm saying is this. If y'all think that Jeannie probably didn't feel a certain way once upon a time, or probably still do just like her ex-husband, y'all are sadly mistaken. This is what I was saying the other day in the car about when I see husband and wife or whoever you with, and when it comes to like hardcore issues like, you know, race issues and LGBTQ and, you know, women's rights and all of those things, and your partner may be on the other side of the fence, on the wrong side of the fence, and as much as people like to say, oh, I'm my own woman, basically I was getting to, like, one time I saw an episode on The View, and it was Sonny and Megan, I believe, that were basically saying that just because you're married to someone does not mean you'll have the same thoughts, which is true. However, if your husband, like Meghan McCain, I think husband has some racist tendencies, girl, I'm looking at you sideways too. That's the person who you decided to lay down with. Now, I don't know how long I can go without with me just keep saying, oh, those are two different people. They have two different thoughts. Because if Jeannie, your husband feels this way now, he felt that way back in the day. That has racist undertone to it, girl, like no other. And if he felt that way, I'm sure y'all had some conversations too. While it might not be about the Asian community, it was damn sure about the black community. So no, I don't think that just because Jeannie done decided to hop on some dick and do a full split and marry him and let him shoot her club up and have a baby that she probably ain't gonna even know how to comb their hair, that don't mean that Jeannie wasn't a part of the anti-black club once upon a time not long ago. That's what I'm saying. Don't be thinking that just because somebody hop on black dick that they can't be racist. Because I had to learn the hard way. You know, I'm still attracted to white men because some of these white men do be fine as hell. I just saw this white boy walking through this complex the other day. Bitch, god damn. But I also learned the hard way that just because the white boys like to hop on your BBC and suck you from behind, don't mean that they necessarily care for niggas like that. They might like nigger dick, okay? But that's where they draw the motherfucking line. I'm telling y'all. So, you know, Jeannie's husband might be racist. You know, might have some racist tendencies, right? But I don't want nobody thinking just because Jeannie married to Young Jeezy and all of a sudden she part of the nigga club or she invited to the cookout. She might be invited to theirs. She can bring some fried rice and egg rolls over there to the barbecue. Girl, what does she bring? Girl, fried rice. Girl, y'all get what I'm trying to say? Now, I had a cocktail, but baby, I know what I'm saying. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying. Oh, this is another one that she wrote. This is what Linsey wrote. Thank you. I'm trying to figure out what to do now. I feel like I'm being silenced by the hate. I don't want to speak because a flood of messages like this happen every time I try and defend myself. I want to speak, but it feels like a lot of people don't want to hear something other than what they want to hear. I thought about approaching the red table with Jada Pinkett. The only issue is she's a strong black woman who stands for black women. I'm not sure she will help me or favor my side. Girl, go to Candace Owens. I'm sure she'll help you out a lot. Girl, this is a lot. Freddy wants me to stay silent, but he's also stronger than I am. I'm just leaning all on this like I'm on the phone, honey. Freddy wants me to stay silent, but he's also stronger than I am. He's also not being called the things that I am. He says we know the truth and being quiet will hurt her more. But I don't want to hurt her. I never wanted to hurt her in the first place. If she was truly heartbroken, I would have walked away. But she wasn't. When the person she left for him for didn't work out, he had already moved on. I was right. I probably should have waited until the divorce she drug on was final, but unfortunately I didn't. I probably shouldn't have been emotional and wrote her publicly, but I was sick of her shenanigans, and I did. No one cheated on our end, so get over it, people. She replied to somebody in a comment section with that. That wasn't a text message. That was a reply to somebody in the comment section. She replied to Baby Cakes 123, sick of the acts, all orchestrated by her and still happening after all these years. Every time something happens with her, we get bombarded by trolls because of the narrative she led people to believe. Listen, listen, go live, that troll life. Create fake accounts to attack people and makes you feel better. But let's set some facts straight. Since she won't publicly clear our name and own her lies, let me just let you in on a little news flash. She asked for the divorce. She is responsible for her own actions. All Freddy is guilty of is moving on quickly. He moved on a couple of months after she filed for divorce. Big damn deal. I probably should have waited until the divorce she drug on was final, but unfortunately I didn't. I probably shouldn't have been emotional and wrote her publicly, but I was sick of the shenanigans, and I did. No one cheated on our end. So get over it, people. 3-0, there's 0 tea here. Girl, can I say something? One thing I want women to stop doing is always getting in the middle of some shit that, quite frankly, you don't know fucking shit about. The truth of the matter, the truth is, Linsey and a lot of other women, you were not there in that relationship. So the only thing you going by is what that nigga told you, which is fine. But girl, you doing a whole bunch of talking for some shit, quite frankly, you don't know nothing about. And I'll say this much. In not my experience, but from what I have heard from other women, whether it's friends, co-workers, while some of these bitches ain't shit, a lot of these niggas ain't shit. And a lot of times when these relationships end and these men move on, they're going to tell you everything that they know that you want to hear. And then you're going to believe everything he tell you. But I guarantee you, if you ask Jeannie or any other bitch what happened, they're going to have a completely different story than what the nigga told you. But your ass all on the goddamn World Wide Web defending him on some shit that, again, you don't even fucking know the story to. All you know is what he told you. You came in at the tail end and started fucking with this man. And because he told you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, now you think you know everything. Well, he told me. Bitch, the same way he had pillow talk with you is the same way he had pillow talk with Jeannie. Hello? So stop thinking that you more special than the next bitch. Because everything he done did to you or doing with you, he did with her too. This ain't shit changed, but the bitch in the passenger seat. That's it. Anyways, but Jenny, you still ain't shit. Jenny, you ain't shit. Jenny ain't shit. Jenny ain't shit. Jenny ain't shit. Jenny ain't shit. And it was somebody else who I wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk about somebody else real fast. Who is it? Oh, this girl, Jason Derulo. Why are y'all into Jason Derulo? Jason Derulo is not cute. It's something about him that I think some of the girls like him, but anyways, his baby mama is very, very pretty. She looked like a Barbie doll. Let me see if I can show a picture of her. She's very, very cute. Anyways, they had a baby. They had a baby in May, and they broke up the other day. Girl, gotta fuck. Girl. They had a baby in May and broke up the other day. Bitch, that baby would have been on his motherfucking steps. Girl, I'm not raising no baby by myself. Bitch, raising kids is hard. Shout out to all the single parents and single mamas and single daddies out there. I don't know how y'all do it. I was literally on the phone the other night with Brittany and I almost started crying. Y'all don't be getting no sleep. When I tell you Brittany was like, basically, she only slept like a few hours a day. Girl literally gets off of work, goes home, takes her son to school, comes back. Her husband goes to work because she works overnight. Then she tries to get some sleep. And then usually her daughter, she just had a baby. She wakes up like an hour later. Then, of course, she's up with the daughter. Then she goes back to sleep probably a few hours later. And then she has to get up and then go get her son out of school. Girl, bitch, if I don't get 8 hours, let me tell you something. If I don't get 8 hours of sleep, bitch, it's the Hulk around this motherfucker. Bitch, don't let me get 8 hours of sleep and see how, bitch, I'll be stomping around this bitch with an attitude. Bitch, he got an attitude. attitude. That's a song by, what's her name? Lakai 47, something like that. Anyways. But your girl, they just had a baby in May and already broke up. Y'all gonna stop thinking having kids keep motherfuckers around. Having kids does not mean a relationship is gonna stay together. If anything, y'all hoes gonna break up. Do what y'all wanna do. Cause I ain't helping raise nobody kids anyways. Bye.